Sorry about that break, guys. Just received a phone call that interrupted the video. But from what I understand, the sensor is mounted on some part of the suspension. So I'm guessing that over time, it it just fails just from driving. But yeah, everything's been good with the car. Turn it on real fast. About 143,000 miles on the car now. Turn this air off. And as you can see, man, no indicators. Um, it's a great car, man. I can't really complain. Um, let's get a little bit of footage of the car real fast here. Needs a bath. Needs a bath pretty bad. It hasn't started snowing out here yet, but we've been getting a bit of rain, and it's just not too clean at the moment. Turn it back off. But yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions for me about the car, about my experience. This is probably the suckiest part about the car for me so far in my experience. Just, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get that fixed. Cover it up with something. I don't know. But yeah, trying to think of what else I've had to do with the car. Oh yeah. At the same time, one thing that I want to bring up, because whenever I got that sensor fixed, I went ahead and got new light bulbs as well, headlights. And what they say about the Audis is true, man. They got to take off the front bumper to replace these, and the labor isn't so much the issue, but the cost of the xenon itself. Now, the reason why I brought this up, if you're looking into buying one of these cars, or if you have one of these cars and you're concerned about repairs coming up or anything like that, what I do, man, my formula for owning this car has been, honestly, like I've worked on previous cars, but honestly, I've done no work. I haven't even changed brakes on this car. Like I literally, just for this car, I just literally take it to either a repair shop or dealership for everything. Now, my rule of thumb, I have let me get back to these headlights. So I have a local shop that I use for the repairs, and what I'll do, I will find the part numbers either on Audi parts, website or what have you, or just whatever, just Google or whatever. But I'll find the part number, and then I will actually find the part on eBay, and I would most subscribe to you to get like a replacement part off of like a totaled car. So like, say for this car, this is a B8 Audi, the B8 platform. So a lot of these parts are interchangeable. So I would say this is what I do, man. I find the parts on eBay, like the fuel pump, that brake vacuum pump that I just showed you guys, even that hood strut. And I'll find parts from, and I have a couple of sellers that I kind of follow, if you will, or bookmark or whatever you want to call it, on eBay. And I'll buy the parts off of cars that have been totaled, or that are being parted out, and or parts that have been remanufactured, rebuilt, refurbished, and then I'll take it to my local shop and have them do the work. So really the only time that I take the car to the dealership is for the service, like the oil changes, and that's just because since they hold, they it's an Audi dealership, you know what I mean? So they're selling certified pre-owned cars, and there's stricter standards, for those vehicles, you know what I mean? So if I already have in mind, like I know right now that I need to get my front brakes done pretty soon, right? probably in like maybe 2 months or something like that. So when I just took it into Audi, like I know that for a fact, and then they'll print out a whole report, you know what I mean, and saying what the status of everything is, and from there I can check and see exactly what did they I'll know exactly what did they check, and at the same time, when it comes down, if the report comes back clean, then I know that because of course freaking dealership is trying to get all your money, that they really truly couldn't find, either they truly couldn't find anything that was wrong with the car, or they didn't check if they didn't notice something that I already knew that the car needed. So buy the parts yourself, buy used parts yourself, and then get your service, done at the dealership. That's what I would, prescribe to you guys to do. But yeah, that's been my formula, and I mean, like I said, this car's been great. It's been pretty easy to own, and yeah. But let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.